Hello, everyone, and welcome to Humanist Reacts. So, I'm not gonna lie, I've been putting off this reaction. This is one I've been planning for a long time, and I'm scared of it. I'm scared I'm not gonna like it. I'm scared that I am going to like it, but I'm not going to have the vocabulary to speak on it. I'm scared in one way or another this album's going to let me down or I'm going to let it down. This is the only main album, because I think, I'm pretty sure that Untitled, Unmastered, and Overly Dedicated are considered mixtapes. So not counting those two, and the Black Panther soundtrack is a soundtrack. So not counting those, this is the only album of Kendrick Lamar's that I haven't heard all the way through. I haven't heard anything off this album as far as I know, actually. I've made it a point to steer clear of this so that I could react to it. I love every one of Kendrick Lamar's albums that I've heard, and I've listened to them all multiple times. But I'm afraid that this one might be different. Because it was his first album, right? I don't know. Or I'm afraid that I just don't have, I'm afraid it's going to be so rooted in his specific culture that he grew up in that I'm not going to have the language to speak to it. I mean, it's not my place to speak to it. He speaks to it, and on the album, I guess. But I don't know. I'm really nervous. I guess I should stop saying how nervous I am and just get into it. So let's get into it. First track. And I do have the lyrics pulled up on this. I will not be checking annotations unless I say otherwise. I'm going to be going based off of what I think the lyrics mean. But having them in front of me is very helpful. So that I don't have to try and keep in my mind exactly what he said, and then end up missing something else that he said as a result. With super lyrical and intentional artists like Kendrick, it's especially important to be able to not miss anything, because everything that they say is intentional. There's very little filler. But anyway, all right, let's get into it. First track, Fuck Your Ethnicity.
Gather round. I'm glad everybody came out tonight. As we stand on our neighborhood corner, know that this fire that's burning represents the passion you have. Listen. Keisha, Tammy, come up front. I recognize all of you. Every creed and color. With that being said, fuck your ethnicity. You understand that? We're gonna talk about a lot of shit that concerns you. Only you.
If you don't give a fuck, throw your hands up Now I don't give a fuck if you black, white, Asian, Hispanic, goddammit, that don't mean shit to me. Fuck your ethnicity, nigga.
Fire burning inside my eyes. This the music that saved my life. Y'all be calling it hip hop. I be calling it hypnotized. Yeah, hypnotized. Trap my body but free my mind. What the fuck are you fighting for? Ain't nobody go win at war. My details be retailed. Man, I got so much in store. Racism is still alive. Yellow tape and colored lines. Fuck that nigga, look at that line, it's so diverse. They getting off work and they wanna see Kendrick. Everybody can't try business, and I've been there, so I'm making my business to give them my full up attention. Man, I gotta get my wind up. Man, I gotta get down with God, cause I got my sins up. Ooh. Matter of fact, don't mistake me for no fucking rapper. They sit backstage and hide behind them fucking cameras. I mosh pit, had a microphone, I tossed it. Had a brain, then I lost it. I'm out of my mind, so don't you mind how much the cost is. Penny for my thoughts, everybody please hold up your wallets. Yeah, man, I'm the mailman, can't you tell, man? Gon' post to, never freeze up when I approach you. That's starstruck and roast you, oh my. High power.
Reporting live from Planet Kermit Nation X. I saw Martin Luther King with an AK-47.
Now I don't give a fuck if you black, white, Asian, Hispanic, goddammit, that don't mean shit to me. Fuck your ethnicity, nigga.
I'm tired of y'all, cause everybody lied to y'all.
Hang on. We're gonna come back to the second verse, but there's a whole lot here already. So, I say already, I let it go through an entire skit and a verse and a chorus. So, there's a lot here to talk about. Yeah, I noticed because I see the lyric or the lyrics. I see the track list right in front of me, and I noticed he's already mentioned a few. He's already mentioned a couple of things off of this track list already. He mentioned HiiiPower, which is a song I've heard of, but I've never heard before. Tammy's song, he mentioned Tammy. He mentioned Keisha. I know that there's something about Keisha. Yeah, there it is, Keisha's song. I've heard about that just sort of generally because of its relation to Sing About Me, I'm Crying, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. So he's throwing little things out here this as sort of a, what is this called? Music nerds in the comments, tell me what this is called when you're like calling forward to the musical motifs that you're going to be using in a symphony. Like when, I don't remember what that's called. Maybe it's not called anything. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Gather around. I'm glad everybody came out tonight. So this is taking place like on the corner. This is like a corner, like, sounds like a bunch of revolutionaries meeting up, getting ready to get active. That's what it sounds like to me. This meeting that they're having, or it's a sort of a pep rally type thing. I say pep rally tongue in cheek a little bit there, because a pep rally is where you get together and you get all hyped up for your team, right? And clearly, this is not, the team is a broader thing in this particular circumstance, because he's not talking about a team as in the team that he would be talking about here is the neighborhood. This seems very local and very important to the neighborhood. They're on the neighborhood corner, and everybody there covers every creed and every color, but fuck your ethnicity, because we're going to talk about a lot of shit that concerns all of you. Alright, now into the first verse. Fire burning inside my eyes, this the music that saved my life. Y'all be calling it hip-hop, I be calling it hypnotize. Hypnotize trapped my body but freed my mind. What the fuck are you fighting for? Ain't nobody gonna win that war. My details be retail. Man, I got so much in store. Retail, in store. Okay. Racism is still alive. Yellow tape and colored lines. Yellow tape marking off crime scenes. Colored lines. I think he's talking about redlining there. He's talking about redlining, but he's also talking about the lines of the color of your skin and how you can use that to delineate certain different neighborhoods. It's like everybody sticks together with people of their skin color. you know, there's an Asian part of town, and there's a black part of town, and there's a white part of town, and there's not a lot of intermixture there. And a lot of that's due to redlining as well, which, you know, is a whole different thing. But yeah, I think that's what he's talking about when he says colored lines. Fuck that. Look at that line. It's so diverse. They getting off work and they want to see Kendrick. When he says, look at that line, it's so diverse. They getting off work and they want to see Kendrick. I think he's talking about the line to see him. The line of people, the people who are lining up to see him is diverse. It's not separated out by colors like society seems to be, or seems to want it to be. Everybody can't drive Benzes. I've been there. So I make it my business to give them my full attention. 10 Hut, man, I gotta get my wind up. Attention, 10 Hut. Okay. Man, I gotta get down with God, cause I got my sins up. Okay, this is God. Kendrick talks about God a lot. As an atheist, it's something I just have to deal with. Cause it's hard to explain why it doesn't bother me. So I'm not going to explain it right now. That'd be something I'd have to put a lot of work into just to try and explain, and this ain't the place for that. So we're just going to drop it and say Kendrick talks about God a lot, and here he's talking about getting forgiveness for his sins. Matter of fact, don't mistake me for no fucking rapper. They sit backstage and hide behind them fucking cameras. I mosh pit. So he's saying rappers, don't mistake me for a rapper. Rappers sit backstage and hide behind the cameras. I mosh pit. Had a microphone and I tossed it. Had a brain, then I lost it. I'm out of my mind, so don't you mind how much the cost is. And this was a line I like. Penny for my thoughts. Everybody please hold up your wallets. If it costs a penny for my thoughts, everybody wants to hear my thoughts. So just hold up your wallets. It'll cost many pennies to get these thoughts. That's what I hear there anyway, and I think that's a slick line. Anyway, and then he goes back into the interlude, reporting live from Planet Terminator X. Terminator X, of course, Public Enemy. Saw Martin Luther King with an AK-47, which of course is supposed to be like a there's supposed to be some irony there. Martin Luther King's supposed to be the one who's all about peace and, you know, and love and togetherness and nonviolence. So you see him with an AK-47. That's wild, right? All right, now we're ready to go into the second verse. Jesus Christ, this is going to be a long fucking video, y'all. This is going to be long as fuck. I hope y'all fuck with this, because this is going to be so long. Anyway, alright. Back just a smidge, and then into the second verse.
I'm tired of y'all, cause everybody lied to y'all, and you believe it. Recognize them false achievements, it's treason, and I'm Tylenol. I knock out when you knock it off. Knock on the doors of opportunity, I'm too involved. I'm no activist, I'm no Einstein. Before calculus, I was kicking at math, dropping that science like an alchemist, and I be kicking that ass. Lyrically, I'm UFC. If a UFO had came for me, I'ma come back with the head of an alien. No alienate my dreams. Get it right, get a life. I got two. That's a metaphor for the big shit I do. Boy, TMI, TSA, man, I'm fly. Put wings on my back. That a plane or an angel. Both like a pilot with a halo. Whoa, gross. I mean, I've seen so many teams come through them and hurt you. I'm just a messenger. Yeah, no, life's a bitch. Get the best of her, put them threes up. They notice that we up. High power and the people. And if they don't believe us, they'll die.
What the fuck?
Now I don't give a fuck if you black, white, Asian, Hispanic, goddammit, that don't mean shit to me. Fuck your ethnicity, nigga.
Okay. Alright, second half. Man, this comes later in the second half, but that thing that went on for just a minute there, that threw me all the way off. I didn't know what to think of that. Tired of y'all because everybody lied to y'all. If you believe it, recognize them false achievements. False achievements, I feel like, is a line that he's used since this as well. It's treason and I'm Tylenol. I knock out when you knock it off. Wonder what the lie is he's talking about here. I'm tired of y'all because everybody lied to y'all. And you believe it. Recognize them false achievements. What's the lie and what are the false achievements? I wonder if we're going to get some more hints in what that is throughout the album. I've got some ideas of what I think that might be referring to. But that would be me putting my own stuff on the music, which I will be doing, but I'm going to try not to do it. So, or at least I'm going to try not to do it right now. It's treason and I'm Tylenol. I knock out when you knock it off. Knock on the doors of opportunity. I'm too involved. I'm no activist. I'm no Einstein. Before calculus, I was kicking that math. Dropping that science like an alchemist, and I'd be kicking that ass. I don't know if that's just a scheme, if he's just doing a scientist scheme there because Einstein, or what does kicking that math mean? It feels like some kind of a euphemism for something. For some kind of street work or something. But maybe it just sounds like that because of the way he said it. And I'm trying to read into it too much. Or maybe he's talking about he's got numbers. I know dropping science means dropping knowledge. Means telling you what's up. Like an alchemist. And alchemists were essentially scientists before there were scientists. Or chemists before they were chemists, more than anything else. But, so that's sort of cool. It was before calculus, so he was an alchemist, not a scientist. If you were dropping that science before calculus, then you weren't. Then you were more of an alchemist than you were a chemist. Could be what he's going for there. I don't know. Lyrically, I'm UFC, meaning lyrically, I'm beating you up. Lyrically, I'm kicking your ass. Maybe. If a UFO had came for me, I'd come back with the head of an alien. Guess just meaning I'm not getting abducted. You don't alienate my dreams. Get it right, get a life. I got two. Meaning I got two lives. That's a metaphor for the big shit I do. I hate to admit that that's a good line because I really hate poop bars. I just think I think they're gross. I just don't get them. They're not for me. But that is a good line. I got two, as in I got two lives, meaning I do so much shit you'd think I'd have two lives. That's a metaphor for the big shit I do. And so it's a metaphor for all of the shit I do, but also because it's two, it's number two. Metaphor for the big shit. Okay. Anyway. Boy, TMI. It sure was, buddy. Sure was TMI. TSA, man, I'm fly. Put wings on my back. That a plane or an angel. Both. Like a pilot with a halo. Whoa, gross. That's cool. That's a cool little plane angel scheme there. I like that. Seen so many things come through them, him, her, you, I'm just a messenger. Yeah, I know life's a bitch. Get the best of her. Put them threes up. They notice we up. HiiiPower and the power and people. And if they don't believe us, they'll die. Then comes that little ticka 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 noise or whatever. Clinkety clinkety clink. It was like, I don't know what it was. Threw me all the way off. Anyway, I don't know what put the threes up means. I don't give a fuck. Back into the I don't give a fuck. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, goddamn it. It don't mean shit to me. Fuck your ethnicity. Okay. Alright. That was track 1. That was only track 1, y'all. I can't even tell how long. I'll bet you I'm 20 minutes into this recording. Every bit of 20 minutes into this recording. That was a 3-minute and 45-second track. I'm just now getting past it. I'm telling you, this reaction is going to take me forever. It's no wonder I've been dreading it. Alright. Next track. Track 2, Hol Up.
I wrote this record while 30,000 feet in the air. Steward is complimenting me on my nappy hair. If I can fuck her in front of all of these passengers, they'll probably think I'm a terrorist. Eat my asparagus, then I'm asking her thoughts of a young nigga. Fast money and freedom, a crash dummy for dollars. I know you dying to meet him, I'll probably die in a minute. Just bury me with 20 bitches, 20 million and a countdown fitted. Hold up, 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 hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Section 80. Back in this bitch, in the back of that bitch with my back against the wall and your bitch on the edge of my dick. Jump off. I call a bitch, a hoe, a woman. I never did nothing but break the ground on top of the asphalt. Tire mark gave you evidence that I'm easily pedaling with the speed of a lightning bolt. As a kid, I killed 2 adults. I'm too advanced. I lived my 20s at 2 years old, the wiser man. Truth be told, I'm like 87. Wicked as 80 reverends in a pool of fire with devils holding hands. From a distance, don't know which one is a Christian. Damn, who can I trust in 2012? There's no one, not even myself. A Gemini screaming for help. Somebody, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Man, I love those horns in the background. That ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-ba. That's great. And the vocalizations that are coming in the background when he goes into the chorus too. I wrote this record while 30,000 feet in the air. Steward is complimenting me on my nappy hair. If I can fuck her in front of all these passengers, they'll probably think I'm a terrorist. Eat my asparagus, then I'm asking her thoughts of a young, fast money and freedom, a crash dummy for dollars. I know you dying to meet him. I'll probably die in a minute. Just bury me with 20 bitches, 20 million and a comp town fitted. Alright. So, just talking that being fly shit. That pun was not intended, because he's on an airplane. But you know, that's what he's doing in this first verse here. No need to dig too deep into that. And the second verse, back in this bitch in the back of that bitch, with my back against the wall and your bitch on the edge of my dick. Jump off. I call a bitch, a hoe, a woman. I never did nothing but break the ground on top of the asphalt. Tire mark gave you evidence that I'm easily pedaling. Tire mark, pedaling. Okay. With the speed of a lightning bolt. As a kid, I killed 2 adults. I'm too advanced. I lived my 20s at 2 years old, the wiser man. But truth be told, I'm like 87. Wasn't that the year he was born, 87? Wicked as 80 reverends in a pool of fire with devils holding hands. From a distance, I don't know which one is a Christian. Damn, who can I trust in 2012? There's no one, not even myself. A Gemini screaming for help. Somebody. Alright, so the first half of this, he's talking his shit. For the most part. But I'm interested here. He went into this scheme of twos. As a kid, I killed 2 adults. I'm too advanced. I lived my 20s at 2 years old. I know he's done a number scheme. I know he did a number scheme in, I can't fucking think of the name of it. The song he did with Pusha T. Man, y'all gonna roast me in the comments for not remembering the name of that one. But anyway, The song he did with Pusha T. I know he did a number scheme in there where the numbers added up to something, so I'm curious. Killed 2 adults, I'm too advanced. In my 20s, that's 24. At 2 years old, that's 26. Truth is, I'm like 87. That's 103. Wicked is 80 reverends. That's 183. Who can I trust in 2012? I don't know. Or did he say in 2012? He said 2012. Okay. So yeah, I don't think those add up to anything. I think it was just a numbers scheme. But somebody will probably tell me in the comments that he was doing calculus or something. I don't know calculus, so I'm fucked if he was doing calculus. But anyway. Alright. Let's get back into it.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Everybody watching. When you do it like this, nigga, losing ain't an option. Hold up, 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 hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Hey, kick her out the studio, Ali. 24/7 nigga working his ass for it. She popping that ass for it. The king of diamonds with diamonds, I never do ask for it. They checking my passport. I'm too accustomed with customs. You calling the task force. I killed it, somebody cuff them. They want me to fast forward the game. And why you complain when you niggas is passport? You'll never hop in my lane when you pushing a rap for it. You wrecking my Jaguar. You play like a bad sport. Her feet on the dashboard. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Everybody watching. When you do it like this, nigga, losing ain't an option. Hold up, 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 hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Everybody watching. When you do it like this, nigga, I wrote this record about 30,000 feet in the air. Steward is complimenting me on my nappy hair. If I can fuck her in front of all of these passengers, they'll probably think I'm Osama. The plane emergency landed. It was an honor. Hold up.
Okay. Alright. 24/7 working his ass off for it. She popping that ass for it. King of diamonds with diamonds, I never do ask for it. They checking my passport, I'm too accustomed with customs. You calling the task force, I killed it, somebody cuff him. They want me to fast forward the game, and when you complain when you passport, you'll never hop in my lane when you pushing a RAV4, you wrecking my Jaguar. You play like a bad sport, her feet on the dashboard. And that's rhyme scheme is crazy. Ask for it, ask for it, ask for it, passport, task force, fast forward, passport, RAV4, Jaguar, bad sport, dashboard. That's disgusting. I haven't even noticed the rhyme schemes for the most part in this, but that one was disgusting. And of course, pushing a RAV4, I'm assuming, because this is as far back as I know it goes. I've heard many people mention pushing a RAV4. To my knowledge, that goes back to the Kanye verse. What you think I rap for to push a fucking RAV4? So I think that's an homage to Kanye, but I could be wrong about that. That's maybe that goes back further than Kanye, but couldn't go back too much further than Kanye because the RAV4 hasn't existed too much further back than that. So anyway, yeah, this one was more of a vibe than the first one was. Less dense and more just more popping his shit sort of stuff. You know? It's good. That was a good track. I like that one. Alright, this next one is probably going to be deep again because it's called ADHD. Hey, I got ADHD. How about that? Let's get into it.
Fuck that. 8 doobies to the face, fuck that. 12 bottles in the case, nigga, fuck that. 2 pills and a half weight, nigga, fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my nigga tripping off that shit again. Pick 'em up, then I set 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em Vicodin. Hope to take the pain away from the feeling that he feel today. You know when you're part of Section 80, you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner, marijuana. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party, tripping off my generation. Sipping cough syrup like it's water. Never no pancakes in the kitchen, man. Not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is about to end. Gives a fuck, we never do listen unless it comes with an 808. A melody and some house, PlayStation and some drink. Technology bump my soul. Looking around and all I see is a big crowd that's product of me and it probably relatives relevant for a rebel stream. Yep, her president is black, she black. Purple label on her back, but that dab is like blue. She take it straight to the head. Then she look at me, she got ADHD. 8 doobies to the face, fuck that. 12 bottles in the...
Hang on. This one sounds familiar to me. I feel like I may have actually heard this one before and just didn't realize it. Yeah. But I've certainly never paid any attention to it, even if I have heard it before. So this will be my first real listen, like I'm listen. Anyway. 8 doobies to the face, fuck that. 12 bottles in the case, fuck that. 2 pills and a half weight, fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my boy tripping off that shit again. Pick him up, then I sit him in cold water. Then I order someone to bring him a Vicodin. The rhyme scheme on this verse is crazy. It's all over the place. Tripping off that shit again. Pick him up, then I set him in cold water. Then I order somebody to bring him a Vicodin. Hope that take the pain away from feeling that he feel today. And when you're part of Section 80, you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner. Marijuana, endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party tripping off. My generation sipping cough syrup like it's water. Never no pancakes in the kitchen. Not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is about to end. Who gives a fuck? We never do listen. Unless it comes with a 808. A melody and some hoes. PlayStation and some drink. Technology bought my soul. Man. Looking around and all I see is a big crowd that's product of me. And they probably relatives relevant for a rebel stream. Yeah, her president is black, she black too, purple label on her back, but that tab is light blue. She take it straight to the head, then she look at me, she got ADHD. I don't know what the purple label on her back is. That tab is light blue, I assume he's talking about a tab of acid. She take it straight to the head, cause earlier he was saying 12 doobies to the face. I mean, so taking it to the head would be, I don't know, I'm just guessing here. That's the only thing I'm familiar with being called a tab is acid. So that's what I'm going with right now. Anyway, so this one's all about our generation, his generation, my generation. I'm a few years older than him, but we have very similar societies that we were brought up in. So, talking about searching for answers in chemicals, in music, in distraction like a PlayStation, in reaction videos. Searching for distraction. Anyway. Alright, let's keep going.
Case, nigga, fuck that. 2 pills and a half weight, nigga, fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like, whoa.
Don't gotta live it, just give me some more with it. Don't gotta live it, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
And then Then she started feeling herself like no one else in this apartment. Beg your pardon, oh I rap, baby. How old are you? She say 22, I say 23. Okay, then we all crack babies. Damn, why you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later, just tell your neighbors and the police relax. I stood up, shut the blind, closed the screen, jumbotron, made to the back where she reside. Then she said, read between the lines, yep. Hope that I get close enough when the lights turn down. And the fact that she just might open up when the new folks start to drown. Her body and I know the both of us really deep in the mood now. It's nothing we can do now. Somebody walked in with a pound of that Bay Area Kush. She looked at me, then looked at it, then she grabbed it, then she said, get it understood. You know why we crack babies? Because we born in the 80s, that ADHD crazy. 8 doobies to the face, fuck God. 12 bottles in the case, nigga, fuck God. 2 pills in the halfway, nigga, fuck God. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't gotta limit, just give me some more credit. Don't gotta limit, just give me some more credit. They always tell me ADHD.
Feel the light. Double cup, dose, 4, 6, just mix it and Sprite. Ecstasy, shrooms, blow, drone, hoes, whatever you like. You can have all my shine, I'll give you the light.
Okay, so then that second verse, at the end of the first verse, he met a girl who, her president was black and she was black too. Purple label on her back. I still don't know what that means, but that tab is light blue. I'm assuming that was a tab of acid. She take it straight to the head. Then she looked at me. She got ADHD, so she took a tab of acid, and then this continuing in the second verse, and then she started feeling herself like no one else in this apartment, and then he started going in because he sees his opportunity to get him some. She say 22, I say 23. Okay, then we are crack babies. Was Kendrick's mom on crack? I don't know a whole lot about his family dynamics. I don't know if that's important or not, because I don't know that. I know he doesn't necessarily mean it literally here. That they're both crack babies. That's not necessarily, but that they were born during the crack epidemic, I think is more what he's talking about than anything else. I don't think he's talking about that they were literally, or that he was literally a crack baby, what they called crack babies back in the day. I know both of us really deep in the mood now. It's nothing we can do now. Somebody walked in with a pound of that Bay Area Kush. She looked at me, then looked at it, then grabbed it and said, get it understood. Meaning they were just about ready to get going, but she saw that pound of Kush and she grabbed it instead and told him to understand. And then he followed up with, you know why we're crack babies? Because we were born in the 80s. And then this outro, and this says this is Ab-Soul. That's really cool to me. I had no idea that Ab-Soul was going to be on this album. But he says, you can have all my shine, I'll give you the light. Like, who is this speaking here? This feels like maybe this is maybe me calling forward a little bit to Pimp a Butterfly with this, but to some degree this feels like this is the devil speaking to him. You can have all my shine, I'll give you the light. And then suggesting ways to do it. Double cup, deuce, 4, 6, just mix it in Sprite. Talking about how to make lean. Ecstasy, shrooms, blow, dro, hose, whatever you like. You can have all my shine, I'll give you the light. Anyway, That one was just a good song. That one was that one overall felt like Kendrick from a few years from now. I don't know how to explain that exactly, but that one felt like what his sound would turn into a little bit more. And it looks like this one was produced by Soundwave. So that makes sense because Kendrick's done a lot of work with Soundwave since then. I haven't been checking the producers on these, so I don't know for sure who produced the other two that we heard. Maybe those were Soundwave too, but Hol Up was Soundwave. And Fuck Your Ethnicity was THC. Alright. Alright, let's go into the next one. This is No Makeup, Her Voice. This one's also produced by Soundwave. And this one is featuring Colin Monroe.
I love the way you put it on your eyes. The roses on your face light up the sky. Those lips are colorful all of the time. And girl, that's fine, but I wanna know, do you mind? No makeup today. No makeup today. No makeup today. No makeup, girl, that's fine, but I wanna know, do you mind?
I know she about to ask me how she look. I tell her beautiful and how long it took for you to put it on. It was early in the morning. She resembled a model hot of a MacBook, concentrating on the way the eyeliner thickens. I stand behind her and try to figure her vision. Her prettiness, the wittiness of colors on the skin tone. Her complexion in the direction I've outgrown. Damn girl, why so much? You about to blow your cover when you cover up. Don't you know your imperfections is a wonderful blessing from heaven is where you got it from. I love your smile, you can do it without style. From your lips all the way to your eyebrows. It's the beauty in her, but when the makeup occur, I don't see it, all I see is a blur. Blur.
You put it on your eyes. The roses on your face light up the sky. Those lips are colorful all of the time. And girl, that's fine, but I wanna know, do you mind? No makeup today. No makeup today. No makeup today. No makeup, girl, that's fine, but I wanna know, do you mind?
I know she about to ask me how she look. I tell her beautiful and how long it took for you to put it on. It was early in the morning. She resembled a model hot of a MacBook,
Concentrating on the way my eyeliner
eyeliner thickens.
You stand behind me and try to
Figure her vision.
my prettiness, the wittiness of colors on my skin tone. My complexion in a direction
And I've outgrown.
I feel like it's not enough. I can never put on too much makeup. Yeah, I know
Your imperfections.
I be constantly stressing. From him is where I get it from. They tell me I need
A
to
smile.
at least once in a while. I hate my lips, my nose, my
Eyebrows.
It's the beauty in me, but what he don't see is that I had a black eye.
To be continued. 11.
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen,
What was that? What was that? This was giving me chills before she ever even mentioned the black eye, because she was talking about the feeling of imperfection. She gets that from us. Like that's a woman thing. We we tell them all the time we like them natural. We like the way they look without their makeup, but we're also always picking them apart and telling them all the things that are wrong with them, you know, and telling them all the ways that they would, you should smile more. So I'm not pretty unless I smile. Well, I can't smile all the time. What do? I got to keep covering stuff up. I got to keep changing things. What else do I need to change? I arch my eyebrows so that it looks like I'm smiling. I paint red on my lips so that it looks like I'm smiling. I do my eyeshadow so it looks like I've got a gleam in my eye. That makes you think that I'm happy. I don't know. I don't know all that much about makeup. But that was what was giving me chills. And then, turns out, on top of that, what he don't see is that I had a black eye. And then to be continued, 11. I looked forward to track 11 as soon as he said that to see, well, what's number 11 on this track list. And that's Rigamortus. I've heard of that song before. As far as I know, I've never heard it. But anyway, and that caught me off guard. This song had me feeling chills. Anyway, continuing.
You ain't gotta get drunk to have fun. You ain't gotta get drunk to have fun. And you ain't gotta get drunk to have fun. You ain't gotta get drunk to have fun.
I love the way you the roses on your face light up the sky. There's lipstick on your face all the time. And that's fine.
And you ain't gotta get drunk to have fun.
No makeup today. No makeup today. Today. No makeup today. No makeup, girl, that's fine. But I wanna know, do you mind?
Okay, that was No Makeup Today. That one was good. That one gave me chills. That was good. All right, now we're going into one of them that was mentioned on the intro, or that was alluded to on the intro. This is for Tammy. This is called Tammy's song, Her Evils. Oh, and this was produced by THC. Sounds almost like
I
a
know
video
this
game.
girl, she a real good girl, and she be low key looking like a star with a real nice car, a Mercedes key, and she got a nigga, and she love this nigga. Well, at least I think every time we bark, she pays no mind. In the middle of the street, she be like, fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas, I ride for my nigga, I die for my nigga. Fuck them other. Until one day, he wasn't acting right. In the middle of the night, she checked his phone. Erica, right? When he played the fifth, man, it was on. Matter of fact, she gone. Matter of fact, Tyrone was on speed dial. So when she got home, it was going down. She go, fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Sick of lies from her nigga. Fuck that other. I know this girl, she a real hood girl. And she with the shit, keep her hair tight.
Hang on. Alright. So, I just needed to catch my breath here. This is a very obvious story. I don't need to break this shit down because it tells what's going on. It's, it's a girl who's loyal to her man. Then she catches him cheating, and she goes out and cheats too. Okay? Continue to the next verse where I think we're going to talk about a different girl.
This girl, she a real hood girl, and she with the shit, keep her hair tied up. Big bamboos, Mike Jordan kicks with that big butt. But when I try holla, she gon' resist, and her man she trust. So when I walk by her, she be screaming this, she be like, fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas, I ride for my nigga, I die for my nigga. Fuck them other. Until one day, he wasn't acting right. In the middle of the night, she checked his pockets, found condoms by Magnum. In the moment they was acknowledged, she popped inside, then ran outside, then started driving on the passenger side. Homeboy was smiling, she go, fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Fuck that other nigga when she tired of her nigga. Sick of lies from her nigga. Fuck that other. And so these girls, these vulnerable girls, took they men back, put them in their world, they vulnerable world. And just like that, it was on again and got their feelings hurt. Tell me how that sound. They got fed up with the biggest question mark. They curious now, cause when women get sick of men, they think of a big helping hand to lend each other, uncover emotions when lights dim. So when she telling her to come over, it'll be alright. The minute she hit the block and turn left, she be turning dyke. They go, fuck with other bitches when they tired of these niggas. Fuck with other bitches when they tired of these niggas. Fuck with other bitches on the side of these niggas. Tammy song.
Okay. I mean, if that's what gets you there, then that's what gets you there. That's, you know, I feel like it's there's maybe and I don't know, maybe people won't agree with this. I might get in trouble for this, but I feel like there's a mixture when it comes to homosexuality. Some people are born that way. Some people are driven to it and find, hey, this ain't so bad. Probably those. I think everybody's born bisexual, and it's just a matter of like, to what degree do you like? Are you more attracted to one sex or the other? You know, some people are more attracted to one than the other, and you know, some people are attracted to more people that are in between one and the other. That's absolutely, it's absolutely beautiful any way it goes. Love is love. That's my take on it. So, if y'all didn't come here for any political takes, sorry. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, that song was pretty self-explanatory. Not my favorite song so far on the album, but it's pretty good. It was pretty self-explanatory. Had a good story to it. All right. Now we're going to track number 6, which is called Chapter 6. This one's produced by Tommy Black. All right, let's go. It's starting out smooth.
And we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild, and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21. Oh, we make it to 21. Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. To do is have a good time. Young, wild, and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21. Oh, we make it to 21.
I'm glad we was able to talk about her vice and her evils. There's an even more important topic I'd like to discuss. The dysfunctional bastards of the Ronald Reagan era. Young men that learn to do everything spiteful. This is your generation. Live fast and die young. Who's willing to explain this story?
Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild, and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21. Oh, we make it to 21. Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time. Young, wild, and reckless is how we live life. Pray that we make it to 21.
Okay. All right. So that one was sort of a vibe more than anything else, except for that part in the middle. He says, "I'm glad we were able to talk about her vice and her evils." So her vice was no makeup. Her vice was apparently getting beat up. I don't know. Her vice is trying to look good. I don't know how that's a vice. I don't. He's lost me on that. I don't know how anything that came up in no makeup is a vice. And her evils is what? Having sex with another man or woman when you get cheated on? Being like, fuck this person who's cheating on me? That's evil? Nah. This must come from that religious shit that Kendrick's on. 'Cause I'm not following how that's her evils either. And it seems like this is Tammy we're talking about in tracks 4 and 5. No makeup and Tammy's song. I'm guessing because it's her in both cases, her vice and her evils. So, and now we're going to talk about men, young men, who learned to do everything spiteful, grew up in the Ronald Reagan era. So the next song is Ronald Reagan era. Let's get into it.
We're far from good, not good from far. 90 miles per hour down Compton Boulevard, with the top down, screaming we don't give a fuck. Drink my 40 ounce of freedom while I roll my blunt, 'cause the kids just ain't alright.
Oh shit, nigga! Something about to happen. Look at this shit. Nigga, this sound like 30 keys under the Compton Court building. Hope the dogs don't smell it.
Welcome to Vigilante 80, so don't you ask me. I'm hungry, my body's antsy. I rip through your fucking pantry, peeling off like a Zanny. Examine my orchestra. Granny said when I'm old enough, I'll be sure to be all I can be. You niggas Marcus can't be washed up. Pussy, fix your panties. I'm Mr. Marcus. You getting fucked? You ain't heard nothing harder since Daddy came. Take it in vain, Vicodins couldn't ease the pain. Lightning bolts hit your body, you thought it rained. Not a cloud in sight, just the shit that I write. Strong enough to stand in front of a traveling freight train. Are you trained? Too gorgeous, Dracula tracking the record industry by my fangs. AK clips, money clips, and gold chains. You walk around with a P90 like it's the 90s. Bullet to your temple, your homicide to remind me that Compton crib niggas ain't none to fuck with. Bompton pop rules ain't none to fuck with. Compton essays ain't none to fuck with. But they fuck with me, and bitch, I love it.
California dungeons. California dungeons.
Let's hit the county building, gotta cash my check.
Hang on. Before we get into verse 2. Alright. This intro by somebody named Ash Riser. Also, I should have mentioned this is produced by Tay Beast, and it's featuring RZA. So this first intro here, we're far from good, not good from far. 90 miles an hour down Compton Boulevard with the top down, screaming we don't give a fuck. Drink my 40 ounce of freedom while I roll my blunt. 40 ounce of freedom was Sublime. I don't know if that's what he's referencing here, but that was an album by the band Sublime. They were from Long Beach, so that was in the general vicinity. But because the kids just ain't all right, and that was The Offspring. The kids ain't all right, or the kids are all right. What was it? That was a good song though, talking about everybody on the street and how fucked up their lives became when they grew up. The kids are alright? The kids aren't alright? Shit, I don't remember. Anyway. But that was The Offspring. But he mentioned 2 bands there. So, anyway, or referenced them. Anyway. At least I think he did. Oh shit, something about to happen. This shit sound like 30 keys under the Compton Court building. Hope the dogs don't smell it. 30 kilos under the Compton Court building. If the dogs smell it, then that'd be some shit going down. Welcome to Vigilante 80, so you don't ask me. I'm hungry, my body's antsy. I rip through your fucking pantry. Peeling off like a Zanny, examine my orchestra. Granny said when I'm old enough, I'll be sure to be all I can be. You all Marcus Camby. I know Marcus Camby played in the NBA, but he says washed up. I don't know if Marcus Camby's I don't know how long ago Marcus Camby played in the NBA. For all I know, he could still be playing. But apparently he's washed up according to this. Pussy, fix your panties. I'm Mr. Marcus. You getting fucked. I don't know what that means. You ain't heard nothing harder since Daddy Kane. I know Big Daddy Kane. Take it in vain. Vicodins could ease the pain. Lightning bolts hit your body. You thought it rained. Not a cloud inside. Just the shit that I write. Right? Shit that he writes makes you feel like a lightning bolt hit you. Strong enough to stand in front of a traveling freight train. Are you trained to go against Dracula, dragging the record industry by my fangs? He's sort of like calling the record industry vampires, but also saying that his fangs are sunk in deep to the record industry. That's what I'm hearing there. AK clips, money clips, and gold chains. You walk around with a P90 like it's the 90s. P90 is I think that's Walther makes that. It's a handgun. 9mm handgun. Bullet to your temple, your homicidal remember me. Compton Crip ain't nothing to fuck with. Bompton Pyrus ain't nothing to fuck with. Compton Essays ain't nothing to fuck with, but they fuck with me, and bitch, I love it. Meaning neither of those gangs are anything to fuck with, but they all fuck with him. So, he's cool. Alright, let's jump back in here.
Let's hit the county building, gotta cash my check. Spin it all on a 40 ounce to the neck. And in retrospect, I remember December being the hottest. Squad cars, neighborhood wars, and stolen monsters. I tell you motherfuckers that life is full of hydraulics. Up and down, get a 6-4, better know how to drive it. I'm driving on E with no license or registration. Heart racing past Johnny because he's racist. 1987, the children of Ronald Reagan break the leaves off your front porch with a machine blowtorch. He blowing no stress, hoping that ease the stress. He copping some blow, hoping that it can stretch. Newborn massacre, hopping out the passenger with calendars, cause your day coming. Run him down and then he gun him down. I'm hoping that you fast enough. Even the legs of Michael Johnson don't mean nothing, because Compton Crip niggas ain't nothing to fuck with. Bompton Pyrus ain't nothing to fuck with. Compton Essays ain't nothing to fuck with. But they fuck with me, and bitch, I love it.
California dungeons. California dungeons.
Is that the only, like, this said RZA was on here, and in the lyrics it says Kendrick Lamar and RZA during the chorus. The only thing I hear that's not Kendrick's voice is California Dungeons. Did he really get a whole RZA feature just to have him say California Dungeons a couple of times? Because that's wild. Let's hit the county building, gotta cash my check, so your welfare check that you gotta cash. Spend it all on a 40 ounce to the neck. So that's back to that 40 ounce to freedom from earlier. In retrospect, I remember December being the hottest. Squad cars, neighborhood wars, and stolen Mazdas. I tell you motherfuckers that life's full of hydraulics. Up and down, get a 6'4", better know how to drive it. I'm driving on E with no license or registration, heart racing past Johnny because he's racist. That's a cool verse or a cool line. Heart racing past Johnny because he's racist. Racist. That's a cool line. 1987, the children of Ronald Reagan raked the leaves off your front porch with a machine blowtorch. He blowing on stress, hoping to ease the stress. He copping some blow, hoping that it can stretch. Newborn massacre, hopping out the passenger with calendars, 'cause your day coming. Run him down and then he gun him down. I'm hoping that you fast enough. Even the legs of Michael Johnson don't mean nothing, because Michael Johnson, I think, was a U.S. runner. And I want to say he was before Usain Bolt was considered the fastest man alive up until Usain Bolt. I could be wrong about that. But I think he was a U.S. track star, and he might have been from Compton as far as that goes. I don't remember for sure, but anyway, point is he was fast, but that don't mean nothing. You ain't gonna outrun this pain. You ain't gonna outrun the consequences of what you done. You ain't gonna outrun the realities of living life in the hood, is what I'm hearing here. Anyway, let's get back into it.
California dungeons.
Can't detour when you at war with your city. Why run for? Just ride with me, just die with me. That gun store right there. When you fight, don't fight fair, 'cause you'll never win.
Right, I had the yapper and I told they ass up.
Can't detour when you at war with your city. Why run for? Just ride with me, just die with me. That gun store right there. When you fight, don't fight fair, 'cause you'll never win. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so he once again, I remember him saying, I remember there being a mention on Good Kid, Mad City, I'm off a pill and Remy Red. So, I don't know what that's in reference to. Maybe he was just referencing back to this, when he did that on Good Kid, Mad City. Maybe he was just referencing back to this line from Ronald Reagan era. You know, it's funny, on Genius this says Ronald Reagan era, his evils, but on Apple Music, where I'm listening to this, it does not say his evils after Ronald Reagan era. It's interesting, but I think the his evils is probably important and probably matters here. This is his evils. This is the shit that he does. Peeling off like a Zanny in his 6'4", driving fast, getting a gun, don't fight fair. So these are his evils. His evils sure are a lot fucking worse than her evils. You notice that? Anyway. Now we're at Po Man's Dream, his vice. This is produced by GLC, or no, this is produced by Willie B, featuring GLC. Alright, let's get into this.
Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good, live good.
I used to want to see the penitentiary way after elementary. Thought it was cool to look the judge in the face when he sentenced me. Since my uncles was institutionalized, my intuition had said I was suited for family size. My mom is stressing, my daddy tired. I need me a weapon, these niggas ride every minute, hour and second. Ministers tried to save me, how I'm gonna listen when I don't even hear God? Heaven or hell, base it all on my instincts. My hands dirty, you worried about mud in your sink. You like to mistake a street nigga for real nigga. That same nigga that killed with you, squeal with you. I deal with you like my son, stare at the sun, and you'll be looking in my eyes, homie. Stand for something to fall for anything, and you working with 2 left feet at the skating rink. But anyway, this for my niggas, uncles. 23 hours sending me pictures. I want you to know that I'm so determined to blow that you hear the music I wrote. Hope it get you off death row. You came home to a pocket full of stones, a Metro PC phone, then you went back in. So when I touch the pen is in my view. I'ma get it right just so you
Smoke good, eat good, live good. 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 Smoke good, eat good, live good.
And I do this for.
Hang on. So, this first verse, he's talking about having your brain so fucked up by the fact that everybody you know is in prison that you think that's a good thing, that that's a cool thing, that that's the right thing to do, that you want that. You're finding that you want that. And then going out and doing things that would put you in that position.
Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good.
And I do this for the city. Got some Hennessy and my real niggas with me. Fuck the police, they gon' have to come and get me. If it feel good to you, holler if you hit me.
You like to mistake a street nigga for real nigga. That same nigga that killed with you, squeal with you. I like to start it out from the bottom and build with you. Be on my last dollar and split the bill with you. I'm 23 with morals and plans of living cordial. Not rich but wealthy. There's nothing you can tell me. My killings are not remorseful. The city got my back. Before that I give them my torso. You think about it. And don't call me lyrical, cause really I'm just a nigga that's evil and spiritual. I know some rappers using big words to make they similes curve. My simplest shit be more pivotal. I penetrate the hearts of good kids and criminals, worrisome individuals that live life critical. So won't you bear witness while I bare feet, so you can walk in my shoes and get to know me. But anyway, this for my pops. On his lunch break, eating in that parking lot. I wanna be heard, probably thought he worked my nerves, but really he was stressing me getting what I deserve. Somebody said my name on the radio, he ain't know I was ready for the world that minute. So the next time he roll up and drop grams in it, he probably be out of work, laid back while he
smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good.
Like to mistake a street for a real. Same one that'll kill with you will squeal with you. Just as quick to tell on you as they are to kill with you. I like to start it out from the bottom and build with you. Be on my last dollar and split the bill with you. Man, those are some good lines right there. I'm 23 with morals and plans of living cordial. Not rich, but wealthy. There's nothing you can tell me. My killings are not remorseful. The city's got my back, and for that, I give them my torso. Like that's a hard line. The city's got my back, so I'm gonna do this with my chest. You think about it and don't call me lyrical, because really I'm just that's evil and spiritual. I know some rappers using big words to make their similes curve. My simplest shit be more pivotal. Similes curve, more pivotal. Pivot, curve. I penetrate the hearts of good kids and criminals, worrisome individuals that live life critical. So won't you bear witness while I bare feet, so you can walk in my shoes and get to know me. This is for my pops on his lunch break eating in that parking lot. On Wanna Be Heard, probably thought he worked my nerves. But really he was stressing me getting what I deserve. I don't know what Wanna Be Heard is. It's in quotes here like it's a song, so maybe it's another song of Kendrick's that I've never heard or something. Some of his early stuff, maybe mixtape stuff or something like that. Somebody said my name on the radio. He ain't know I was ready for the world that minute. So the next time he roll up and drop grams in it, he'd probably be out of work, laid back. While he smoke good, eat good, live good.
Smoke good, eat good, live good.
And I do this for the city. Got some Hennessy and my real niggas with me. Fuck the police, they gon' have to come and get me. If it feel good to you, holler if you hit me.
church is definitely on the move, and now we done took it up to the cathedral, cause the ism is enormous. You know what I'm talking about? We out here rotating under the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You know what I'm talking about? Doing my thing as I'm rotating with my speakers thumping from the Windy City streets all the way out here to the streets of Compton. You know what I'm talking about? Church is definitely on the move, and we gonna continue to hustle and grow and develop by far as I rotate with my true player partner by the name of Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm talking about? This is the ism, this is the vision. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta get up off your ass and get it, man. That's the only way your pocket's gonna expand. I tell you every day, you know what I'm talking about? Apply yourself to supply your wealth. Only limitations you'll ever have is those that you place upon yourself. Church is definitely on the move, you know what I'm talking about? Exercise your wisdom. It don't depend on no one else. Cathedral, church, ism.
All right. So that last part there by GLC. Church is definitely on the move, and now we done took it up to the cathedral. Because the ism is enormous. You know what I'm talking about. We out here rotating under the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Doing my things because I'm rotating with my speakers thumping from the Windy City streets all the way out here to the streets of Compton. So he must be from Chicago. Know what I'm talking about? Church is definitely on the move, and we're going to continue to hustle and grow and develop by far as I rotate with my true player partner by the name of Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm talking about? This the ism, this the vision. You know what I'm talking about? You got to get up off your ass and get them, man. That's the way your pocket's going to expand. I tell you every day, you know what I'm talking about? Apply yourself to supply your wealth. Only limitations you'll ever have are those that you place upon yourself. Church is definitely on the move. You know what I'm talking about. Exercise your ism and don't depend on no one else. Cathedral, church, ism. Why does he keep saying ism? I mean, I know what an ism is. Sorry about that. I know what an ism is, but I'm not sure in what context he's referring to it. I guess he's saying whatever your ism is, to practice it. Interesting. Anyway, all right. So that was Po Man's Dream, His Vice. And now we're going to track number 9, which is chapter 10. And this one is called The Spiteful Chant on Genius. No. What? What is the Spiteful Chant? That's not here. So I guess we're skipping over that one and going to chapter 10 because there is no Spiteful Chant on Apple Music for this album. Interesting. Okay. The Spiteful Chant is still up on Kendrick Lamar's YouTube page, official YouTube page. So we're going to listen to it there. And, yeah.
I know a lot of people that smile in my face, but talk behind my back every time I'm gone. So when they call my number, I'll never pick up. I don't know you shit, bitch, leave me alone. I'm going big, suck my dick. I'm going big, suck my dick. I'm going big, suck my dick. I'm going big. Some my dick, too many niggas, not enough hoes. And some of you niggas acting like hoes. Stay to myself like Lola do. Get high by myself, I'm not in a mood to apologize or be fake with you. Apologize if you ever knew. Too many niggas and not enough hoes. And most of you niggas acting like hoes. Everything I do is to alumni. I'ma take my time, I'ma master it. Be mindful of a mastermind, but I let mine right where your mama left me. Blow up, hold up. I ain't seen your kind before. See me as a dollar sign till I resign. Or you report that I done you wrong, and I'm leaning on my own endeavors. Nigga, right now it's now suck my dick.
All right, hang on. So basically, this song is talking about people who aren't real, people who aren't really there for him. This feels, it's strange that this got removed because this feels out of place somehow on the album. Maybe that's just my perception because I know that it ended up getting removed from streaming services. But something weird. I don't know. Something weird about this one in comparison to the rest of the album. But he's basically talking about people who aren't real, who don't really rock with him, but who pretend to, and they're just trying to use him to get some money. That's what I'm hearing so far. So, anyway.
Apologize if you ever knew. Too many niggas and not enough hoes. And most of you niggas acting like hoes. Everybody heard that I fuck with Dre, and they wanna tell me I made it. Nigga, I ain't made shit. If he gave me a handout, I'ma take his wrist and break it. Nigga, I'm faded off of that new boat, chillin' with 2 hoes in her. And they tie my laces, living the matrix, that's them pills that suffer. Me and my niggas just acting bad. HiiiPower conglomerate, living that life and counting this cash. Old friends I no longer have. I know a lot of people that smile in my face, but talk behind my back every time I'm gone. So when they call my number, I don't ever pick up. I don't know you shit, bitch. Leave me alone. I'm going big, suck my dick. I'm going big, suck my dick. Too many niggas, not enough hoes. And some of you niggas acting like hoes.
Yeah, I remember when I came out and shit, man, it been so long since I see my dick. Probably been 5 months since I seen my sick. Goddamn it, can't die when it comes to this. When I was slipping up couches, nigga couldn't get a call, just a Glock for my voucher. Nigga, I was motherfucking out here. But the flashing lights had me stuck like reindeer when I should have been making bang gear. I was somewhere stuck with a flame here. Motherfucker, see how far that I came here. Went broke and I came up in the same year. Can I get a hell yeah? Drop my tear, hold my joy, show my pride. Music save my fucking life. I'm doing right and you left behind. Feel my pain now, I'm styling hermit shit. I spent 1,000 different hoes, different islands. Drop my mixtape and it's all like an album. Reason why I'm going big, bitch. Suck my dick. Yeah, I'm going big, bitch. Suck my dick. Tell them I'm going big, bitch. Suck my dick. Yeah, I'm going big, bitch. Suck my dick. Too many niggas, not enough hoes. Some of you niggas acting like hoes. Stay to myself like Lola do. Get high by myself, I'm not in the mood to apologize or be big with you. Apologize if you ever knew. Too many niggas and not enough hoes. And most of you niggas acting like hoes.
All right. So I really liked Schoolboy Q's verse here. Just his delivery was fire. And I know it was like Schoolboy Q and Kendrick were both sort of going on that verse, but that one was a lot of fun. But yeah, this one's exactly like I said. That one was just talking about people not really being on Kendrick's side, pretending to be on his side, but not really being on his side, just wanting to use him. So interesting that got dropped from streaming for some reason. All right, now we can go back into the album. All right, well, we're going to chapter 10. Chapter 10 was produced by Amon Amari and THC.
In time, you'll learn this is about you. In time, you'll learn this is about you. In time, you'll learn this is about
Babies from Eddies don't know no better. Don't nothing go better with ignorance, but the belligerent kids that we living with. Some of them masculine, some of them feminine. Remember the universe used to be innocent. Now they just look at us crazy like immigrants. Every day that I wake up, I'm a sin again. I'm not a citizen. I'm just a nigga from Section 80.
Show of hands, how many been taking notes? Good. Leave everything on the table now. Vulnerability. This is your generation. Show your pain.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's much to talk about that one. That was Kendrick put together a good quick verse there, but other than that, there's not much to talk about. So we're gonna go into as it is on the streaming service. This is track 10, Keisha's song, Her Pain. Now, this one I've heard about. So I know a little bit about what's going on in it, but not really. I think it's got something to do with a woman. I'm throwing it out there just in case I'm right or in case I'm wrong, just to put it all on the table, what I think is happening here. I think this is about a woman who is a prostitute, and maybe she got murdered or something like that. But anyway, whatever it's about, this is produced by Tay Beast and featuring Ash Riser. So let's get into it.
Fancy girls on Long Beach Boulevard, flagging down all of these flashy cars.
And Lord knows she's beautiful. Lord knows the usuals, leaving her body sore. She take the little change she make to fix her nail cuticles. Lipstick is suitable to make you fiend for more. She play Mr. Shakur, that's her favorite rapper. Bumping Brenda's got a baby while a pervert yelling at her. And she captured features of a woman, but only 17, the 7 cars start honking. She start running like Flo Joe. Don't care if they Joe Blow, if they got money to blow. A blowjob is a sure go. And sure enough, don't see a dime of dirty dollars. Just give it all to her daddy, but she don't know her father. That's ironic, see a block away from Ludus Park. I seen the El Camino parked, and in her heart she hated there, but in her mind she made it where nothing really matters. So she hit the back seat. Rosa Parks never a factor when she making ends meet.
Fancy girls on Long Beach Boulevard, flagging down all of these flashy cars.
Okay. So she knows she's beautiful. Lord knows the usual is leaving her body sore. Right? She takes a little change to fix her nail cuticles. Lipstick is suitable to make you fiend for more. She play Mr. Shakur, Tupac. That's her favorite rapper. Bumpin' Brenda's got a baby, while a pervert yelling at her. And she captures features of a woman, but only 17. And 7 cars start honking. She starts running like Flojo. Don't care if they Joe blow. If they got money to blow a blowjob, it's a sure go. So I was right. This is about a girl who's a prostitute. At the very least, I was right about that part. And sure enough, don't see a dime of $30. She just give it to all to her daddy. But she don't know her father, so her daddy in this case is her pimp. That's ironic. In her heart, she hated there, but in her mind, she made it where nothing really matters. So she hit the back seat. Rosa Parks never a factor when she making ends meet. Rosa Parks refused to sit in the back seat. She hops into the back seat. Fancy girls on Long Beach Boulevard flagging down all the flashy cars.
And Lord knows she's beautiful. Lord knows the usual's leaving her body sore. Her anatomy is God's temple, and it's quite simple. Her castle is about to be destroyed. She's always paranoid, watching the law inside the streets, undercovers and dummies that look like decoys. Remember Sergeant let her slide, said if he seen what's between her thighs, he'd compromise. To no surprise, she took the ultimatum round the alleyway and gave him a warm welcome that felt him right below the navel. Though he was wired up like a pair of jumping cables, his eyes was closed shut, prior charges he had waved him. It was a block away from Ludus Park. I seen a squad car parked, and in her heart she hated there, but in her mind she made it where nothing really mattered. So she hit the backseat, cause Rosa Parks never a factor when she topping off police.
Fancy girls on Long Beach Boulevard.
So now she got caught, but the police just used her and let her go.
Flagging down all of these flashy cars.
And Lord knows she's beautiful. Lord knows the usual's leaving her body sore. As she busts down like a 12 bunk on tour, she suddenly realized she'll never escape the allure of the black man, white man, needing satisfaction. At first it became a practice, but now she's numb to it. Sometimes she wonder if she can do it like nuns do it, but she never heard of Catholic religion or sinner's redemption. That sounds foolish, and you can blame it on the mother for letting her boyfriend slide candy under her cover. 10 months before she was 10, he moved in, and that's when he touched her. This motherfucker is the fucking reason why Keisha rushing through that block away from Ludus Park. I seen her El Camino Park. And in her heart she hated there, but in her mind she made it where nothing really mattered. Still she hit the backseat, then caught a knife inside the bladder, left her dead raped in the street. Keisha song. My little sister 11, I looked her right in the face the day that I wrote this song, set her down and pressed play.
Fancy girls on Long Beach Boulevard, flagging down all of these flashy cars. Fancy girls on Long Beach Boulevard, oh, flagging down all of those flashy cars.
God. Now that one was heavy. Even when I was expecting it. How does it still get me when I'm expecting it, when I know it's gonna happen? I think it's partially knowing that this is based on a true story. This was about a real woman. Real girl. 17. Alright. I'm going to take a minute to get a hold of myself, and then I'll move on to the next track. Okay. This says track 11, but it's really track 12. Track 12. Oh. That's why I said wait till 11 earlier, and that's why it didn't make any sense to me. I was expecting 11 to be Keisha's song based on what I knew of Keisha's song previously when he said wait till 11. That was on No Makeup. So that was 11. Alright. Anyway. Track 12. Rigamortus. This is produced by Soundwave and Willie B.
Alright, here we go, third take. Real quick, Ali. Got me breathing with dragons. I'll crack the egg in your basket, you bastard. I'm Marilyn Manson with madness. Now just imagine the magic I like to ask is don't ask for your favorite rapper.
He did.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Church.
He did.
I killed him.
Amen.
Bitch. And this is Rigamortus, and it's gorgeous when you die. I recorded and I'm Morpheus, the matrix in my mind. I'm out the orbit, you an orphan and a hairdresser combined. I'm on the toilet when I rhyme. If you the shit, then I decline. I climax where you begin and then I end on cloud 9. And that's important when you morph into an angel in the sky. And don't be forging all my signatures. My listeners reply and tell me that you biting style. You got a hell of an appetite, and I'ma be here for a while. Just buckle up before the ride, or knuckle up if you can fight. We always making them duck or die. A suit and tie is suitable, and usual is suicide. CSI just might investigate this fucking parasite.
He did. Amen.
That's what they telling me. Aim it at your celebrity. This is studio felony. Pharaoh Gambi to many and cool enough for the 70s. Nigga payback's a bitch, and bitch you been living in debt with me. Dead I'm all in especially. Leave a call on his mother voicemail to say that he rest in peace. Big ol' chopper the recipe. Wrestling that's irrelevant. Rather rest at your residence. Whistling to the melody. Couldn't think of a better D. Better be on your P and Q. It's just me, J Rock, Soul and Q. Solar system and barbecue. Nothing else you can do.
He did.
Yep.
Amen.
I killed him.
He did. Amen.
Amen. Got me breathing.
Man, hang on. This flow is ridiculous. Got me breathing with dragons. I'll crack the egg in your basket, you bastard. I'm Marilyn Manson with madness. Now just imagine the magic I like to access. That's already fucking insane flow right there. And I don't even know if I can remember the flow to go through verse 1. This is Rigamortus, and it's gorgeous when you die. I'm Ali recorded. I'm Morpheus, the matrix of my mind. Morpheus, the matrix. Got it. I'm out the orbit, and you an orphan and a hairdresser combined. I'm on the toilet when I rhyme. If you the shit, then I decline. I climax where you begin, and I end on cloud 9. And that's important when you morph into an angel in the sky. Don't be forging all my signatures, my listeners reply. You tell me the biting style, and you got a hell of an appetite. And I'm gonna be here for a while, just buckle up before the ride. God damn, that flow was stupid. Let's keep going.
With dragons, I'll crack the egg in your basket, you bastard. I'm Marilyn Manson. Don't ask for your favorite rapper.
He did.
Yep.
Amen.
I know.
He did.
That little horn sample.
Amen. Got me breathing with
Like
dragons.
it's like it's from a mariachi band or something.
Don't ask for your favorite rapper. I rapped them and made them Casper. I captured the likes of NASA. My pedigree to fly faster. I passed the weed to the pastor. We all are sinners. Once you sentence the Bible study faster. Yo, hypocrite is reaction of blasphemy. I assassin my casualty, and it's casually done. And tell 'em my salary coming. Lumps of 100s. Don't talk to me about no money. The sun is under my feet, and I come in peace to compete. I don't run. If you athlete, my statistics go up in weeks, and I go visit the nearest creek, and I get busy. Yo, mini MC really ballistic. Anybody can see any assistance. Everybody to see some persistence. Recognize I be really too vicious. The permanent beast and the demolition. Bringing up the street. Better partition. Better dot your T. Hannibal mention. How the all you see. Putting my dick in the rap industry. Everybody bitching. Getting mad at me. Recognize Kendrick in a battery. And I'm charged up in a catastrophe. It's charged up in audacity. Y'all fucks never gonna hassle me. And y'all luck just ran out. You'll see.
He did.
Yep.
Amen.
I know.
Damn.
He did.
For sure.
Amen.
Amen. Got me breathing with dragons. I'll crack the egg in your basket, you bastard. I'm Marilyn Manson. Don't ask for your favorite rapper.
He did.
Yep.
Amen.
I know.
He did.
For sure.
Amen.
Amen.
God damn it. That was just him spazzing. Man, that one was good. I'm gonna have to give that one a few more listens for sure. This whole album is gonna get more listens from me, obviously, but that one I'm gonna have to give a few more listens just because it's a bop. All right, track 13, Kush and Corinthians. This one's called His Pain. And this one is produced by Wildfire and featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. Alright. Let's get into it. Kush and Corinthians.
Check, 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 check.
It go ride to it, cause you never know when a bullet might hit and you die to it, die to it, die to it, die to it. Live your life, live it right, be different, do different things, don't do it like he did, cause he ain't what you is, but we can win. Wait, let's get straight to the point, to the meaning of life. What's my purpose? Maybe this earth ain't a good place to be. How far is heaven? Let's see. Is it in the clouds like they said it would be? I wonder when I die, will he give me receipts? I wonder with the eyes of the Lord. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm a loser, I'm a winner, I'm good, I'm bad, I'm a Christian, I'm a sinner, I'm humble, I'm loud, I'm righteous, I'm a killer. What I'm doing, I'm saying that I'm human. Now people just ride to it, cause you never know when a bullet might hit and you die to it, die to it, die to it, die to it. Live your life, live it right, be different, do different things, don't do it like he did, cause he ain't what you is, but we can win. Wait, let's get straight to the point.
Hang on. Alright, this first verse. Maybe this earth ain't a good place to be. How far is heaven? Let's see. I wonder when I die, will he give me receipts? I wonder will the eyes of the Lord look at me? Look at me, look at me. I'm a loser, I'm a winner. I'm good, I'm bad, I'm Christian, I'm a sinner. I'm humble, I'm loud, I'm righteous, I'm a killer. What I'm doing, I'm saying I'm human. Now people just... That's right. Humans are imperfect. That's something Kendrick and I 100% agree on. Humans are imperfect. And sometimes doing our best is not good enough. But it helps to admit that you're, that you're imperfect. And it helps to see that imperfection in others, too. Especially if it's somebody you look up to, like a rapper or something like that. Somebody that you look up to. Or who you think has it all together, Anyway.
It go 1, 2, 3, 2 in the front, 1 in the back seat. Looking for a victim of an AK-47, 100 round each. But why must we retaliate? Is it human nature? I don't know. I look for the answers later. Make a right, there they go. Sometimes gotta ride to it, cause you never know when a bullet might hit and you die to it, die to it, die to it, die to it. Live your life, live it right, be different, do different things, don't do it like he did, cause he ain't what you is, but we can win. Wait, let's get straight to the point. As I hope in this book and then burn up some of this reef, for my plan is to figure out the world and escape all my demons. I'm dying inside, I wonder if Zion inside the heavens. A condom, a rolling chain, a fat blunt, and a Mac 11. It's all I see in my life and they tell me to make it right, but I'm right on the edge of Everest and I might jump tonight. Have you ever had known a saint that was taking sinners' advice? Well, it's probably you. Am I right? If I'm wrong, you a fucking lie. When I lie on my back and look at the ceiling, it's so appealing to pray. I wonder if I'm just a villain dealing my morals away. Some people look in my face and tell me don't worry about it. I give them back they deposit. No money, just total silence. I'm running, they say I'm wildin'. A youngin' with lack of guidance. That's hundreds of us with problems. More money, more drugs and violence. Look at the soul of an out of control artist that's dealing with life the hardest. That's all my life, but regardless, I'ma ride to it. Cause I never know when a bullet might hit me and I die to it. Live my life, live it right. Be different, do different things. Don't do it like he did, cause he ain't what I is, but we can win. Wait, let's get straight to the point.
Man, the way he's rolling right into, like earlier, he rolled right into the verse from the chorus without giving you a chance to breathe, and now he rolled right into the chorus from the verse without giving you a chance to breathe. really interesting. Really interesting. That's anyway.
Yeah, life can please you, but death can tease you. Oh, the day Nico had that seizure, I lost one of my biggest believers. Close steps make you think about your life, like if I had that same chance twice. What would I do different? Tell her I love her more, do more, but tease her about crying on that picture. Now when I'm done recording, swear I'll let the beat bang in her name. Make her shake her head in heaven, saying they get it again. Make them clouds turn to speak and take too much smoke from the love being in the room with a people. Now my love life murking me, family having surgeries, hated by people that chose for their life to be under me. Lord, what kind of life is this? Mama, I just wanna sing. Mama said, according to get everything, you gotta risk everything. So I'm smoking my Kush, reading Corinthians. Smoking my Kush, reading Corinthians. Smoking my Kush, reading Corinthians. Oh, smoking my Kush, reading Corinthians.
Okay. That was Kush and Corinthians. That one was cool, man. That had a cool vibe to it throughout. It was, and I know, you know, it was supposed to be about the things that we do to deal with our pain, right? You know, and about feeling hopeless, feeling like there's nothing for you in this world. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good track. All right. We're going into the next one. This one is Blow My High, Members Only, produced by Tommy Black.
Smoking, I pouring up, keep that lean up in my cup. All my car got leather and wood. In my hood, we call it book. Everybody wanna bow. Holla at bras at the mall. If he up, watching fouls. I can't fuck with y'all.
Pussy ass hoe niggas.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Bitches all up in my business.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Industry of counterfeits.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Taking off when you landing. Bitch niggas gonna throw tantrums and I'm dancing on them stars. The galaxy ain't got room for y'all. Ain't nothing gonna happen soon for y'all. While I'm here and every day I hear your bullshit. Self-pity, reason why you never dealt with me. Reason why your girl dealt with me. Hands up in the building, we get busy and say R.I.P. Aaliyah. R.I.P. Yup. R.I.P. Aaliyah. R.I.P. Yup, that's exactly what this sound like. A to the A to the L-I-Y. A-H, give it up 2 times. They give it right back, don't blow my high.
Smoking, I pouring up, keep that lean up in my cup. All my car got leather and wood. In my hood, we call it book. Everybody wanna bow. Holla at bras at the mall. If he up, watching foul. I can't fuck with y'all.
Pussy ass hoe niggas.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Bitches all up in my business.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Industry of counterfeits.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Look at my life to look at yours. Get some ambition while you bored. Time will never wait on no man. Society will never hold your hand. Niggas like to gossip like bitches. Got me thinking you don't like bitches. Wonder what's behind them Ray-Bans. Eyes of a coward, I understand. Niggas like to gossip like bitches. Sip down Perignon when we finish, we say R.I.P. Aaliyah. R.I.P. Yup. R.I.P. Aaliyah. R.I.P. Yup. That's exactly what this sound like. But never will I ever forget left eye. Roll up, put a ribbon in the sky, and a button on your lips, don't blow my high.
Smoking, I pouring up, keep that lean up in my cup. All my car got leather and wood. In my hood, we call it book. Everybody wanna bow. I let browse at the mall. If he up, watching fall. I can't fuck with y'all.
Pussy ass hoe niggas.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Bitches all up in my business.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Industry of counterfeits.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Now everybody sing this shit.
I'm sending him a foreplay. And I enclose it with a kiss.
Look at my life to look at yours. Get some ambition while you bored.
Yeah. So that was sort of a in memoriam song, in memoriam of Aaliyah. I noticed there's a part here on the bridge. It says Kendrick Lamar and Aaliyah. So I'm guessing that was one of her songs. I never heard a lot of Aaliyah's songs. You know, I heard a couple of the big hits back in the day before she died, but that's pretty much it. I've never really gone out and listened to Aaliyah or anything. But it's crazy. And he also mentioned Left Eye in here. Left Eye's passed away as well. So I know he's also kind of honoring her with this song. And of course the chorus is from Big Pimpin'. So of course that's catchy and gets me, because I couldn't tell you how many times I've heard that song over the years. But anyway, another good track. This next one here is Ab-Soul's Outro, and it's featuring Ab-Soul, produced by Terrence Martin. So, here we go, Ab-Soul's Outro. This is track number 15. I like that already.
What's your life about? Enlighten me. Is you gonna live on your knees or die on your feet? It's fire in the street, fire in my swisher, fire in between the two legs of your little sister. Just get a sip of this elixir before they crop us out the picture. I never seen a crop circle, but I seen cops circle the block. I plus squares, but I swear one day I'ma stop. My nerves itch. On the brink of my career, when my peers struggle for employment. Can you hear these screams? I'm sad like I'm getting made. 1, 2, 3, 4 grams and a fifth of Hennessy. A bad bitch, fuck the penitentiary.
Section 80s, babies play Ronald Reagan. We breaking.
Lord forbid, the homie got wet, so we tryna soak it in. The president is black, but you can't vote for skin. You vote for the better man. Come to our show, you can see the diversity. Unify the people, they gon' peep it universally. We might not change the world, but we gon' manipulate it. I hope you participate in. Hey yo, Doc, won't you let these cats know? We knew we'd be here like back in 04. Started HiiiPower cause a generation needed a generator and a system made to disintegrate us. And all we do is a system. We're not victors, we're victims. The bigger picture isn't developed yet. Like, what if Keisha was celibate? Or what if Tammy came across a real man who didn't play games like children? My nigga cheated on his girlfriend with his girlfriend's girlfriend. Let the world in. And everybody tripping off 2012 and the extraterrestrial presence as well. But our future's not. That martial law shit drop, we gon' all get got. So keep
Put that question mark on your face, eat your fast food, use your fluoride toothpaste. Hide your feelings from the public, work your little 9 to 5. Don't forget to pay your tithes and thank God you alive.
HiiiPower.
And on another note, we focus like the Hubble telescope. So,
life is a traffic jam. 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 I wrote this because I was ordered to. People say I speak for Generation Y. Why lie? I do. Section 80. Your son to play me if radio won't. Daughters that just turned 1 to 21 listen to Kendrick. For instance,
what's your life about? Enlighten me. Is you gonna live on your knees or down on your feet? Take out that student loan and pay off your college degree and do exactly what you see on TV.
True story. Can you repeat that for me, soul?
What's your life about? Enlighten me. Is you gonna live on your knees or down on your feet? Is you gonna plead the fifth or sound the horn? The time is now, my child. Come on.
See, a lot of y'all don't understand Kendrick Lamar because you wonder how I can talk about money, hoes, clothes, God, and history all in the same sentence. You know what all them things have in common? Only half of the truth, if you tell it. See, I spent 23 years on this earth searching for answers. Till one day I realized I had to come up with my own. I'm not on the outside looking in, I'm not on the inside looking out. I'm in the dead fucking center looking around. You ever seen a newborn baby kill a grown man? That's an analogy for the way the world make me react. My innocence been dead. So the next time I talk about money, hoes, clothes, God, and history all in the same sentence, just know I meant it and you felt it, cause you too are searching for answers. I'm not the next pop star, I'm not the next socially aware rapper. I am a human motherfucking being of a dope ass instrumentation. Kendrick Lamar. Now fuck him up, Terry.
So, man, he's saying a lot on here. They're saying a lot on here between him and Absol. Yeah, just talking about looking around at the world the way that it is. You know, not trying to romanticize it or say, you know, or separate it out into different portions and say, you know, there's this part and then there's that part, you know, just say there's spirituality and then there's money, guns, and hoes, you know, or something like that, but just recognizing that all that shit exists. It's all part of the experience of being a human. Crazy. Man. That man could blow that horn.
I watch this fire that we're gathered around and see that it burns similar to the fire that's inside you. Section 80. Section 80. Babies. A generation of bliss and disobedience. No, they can't control us. No, they can't control you. No, they can't control us. But we can control each other. We build our own world. If you don't leave with nothing else tonight, you will leave with knowing yourself. You will leave knowing that you represent something that's bigger than all of us. Our family. Heart, honor, and respect. This is you. It's me. And we are HiiiPower.
All right, that was a wild song. There was so much going on there. There's no way I could possibly break it all down. Best I could say about it is that it was a lot of fun. It was a wild ride from start to finish. And let's get into this last track. This is the final track. Track 16. HiiiPower, produced by J. Cole. Produced by J. Cole. You don't fucking say. I had no idea. That's wild. The J. Cole? The J. Cole, yes. Not just somebody named J. Cole who happened to... This is produced by J. Cole. Wild. Wild. Alright. Let's get into this. This is last track. HiiiPower, produced by J. Cole.
Everybody put 3 fingers in the air. The sky's falling, the wind is calling, stand for something or die in the morning. Section 80, HiiiPower.
Visions of Martin Luther staring at me. Malcolm X put a hex on my future, someone catch me. I'm falling victim to a revolutionary song. The Serengeti's clone. Back to put you backstabbers back on your spinal bone. You slit your disc when I slit you my dish. You wanted to diss but jumped on my dick. Grown men never should bite their tongue unless you eating pussy that smell like it's a stale plum. I got my finger on the motherfucking pistol, aiming it at a pig. Charlotte's Web is gonna miss you. My issue isn't televising. You ain't gotta tell the wise how to stay on beat because our life's an instrumental. This is physical and mental. I won't sugarcoat it. You'll die from diabetes if these other niggas wrote it. And everything on TV just a figment of imagination. I don't want a plastic nation. Dread that like a Haitian. While you motherfuckers waiting, I be off the slave ship, building pyramids, writing my own hieroglyphs. Just call it shit HiiiPower. Nigga, nothing less than HiiiPower. 5-star dishes, food for thought, bitches. I mean, this shit is Huey Newton going stupid, you can't resist his HiiiPower. Throw your hands up for HiiiPower. Visions of Martin Luther staring at me. If I see it how he seen it, that will make my parents happy.
Hang on. He's about to get into something there, but he started out, visions of Martin Luther staring at me. Malcolm X put a hex on my future, somebody catch me. I'm falling victim to a revolutionary song. The Serengeti's clone. Back to put you backstabbers back on your spinal bone. You slipped your disc when I slipped you my disc. Nice back spine scheme there. You wanted to diss, but you jumped on my dick. Grown men should never bite their tongue. I got my finger on the motherfucking pistol, aiming it at a pig. Like a cop. Charlotte's Web is gonna miss you. 'Cause the pig didn't die in Charlotte's Web. My issue isn't televised, and you ain't got to tell the wise how to stay on beat because life's an instrumental. This is physical and mental. I won't sugarcoat it. You'd die from diabetes if these others wrote it. So much sugarcoating, you'd die from diabetes. Okay. And everything on TV just a figment of imagination. I don't want a plastic nation. Dread that like a Haitian. While you motherfuckers waiting, I'll be off the slave ship building pyramids, writing my own hieroglyphs. Alright. And then he's back to visions of Martin Luther staring at me. And let's see where he goes from there.
Visions of Martin Luther staring at me. If I see it how he seen it, that will make my parents happy.
Right.
Sorry, mama, I can't turn the other cheek. They wanna knock me off the edge like a fucking widow's peak. And she always told me pray for the weak. Them demons got me. I ain't prayed in some weeks.
Dear Lord, come save me. The devil's working on. He probably clocking double shifts on all of his jobs.
frightening, so fucking frightening, enough to drive a man insane. I need a license to kill. I'm standing on a field full of landmines doing the moonwalk, hoping I blow up in time. Cause 2012 might not be a fucking legend, trying to be a fucking legend, the man of mankind. Who said a black man in the Illuminati? Last time I checked, that was the biggest racist party. So get up off that slave ship, build your own pyramids, write your own hieroglyphs. Just call this shit high power. Nigga, nothing less than high power. 5-star dishes, food for thought, bitches. I mean, this shit is Bobby Seale making meals, you can't resist his high power. Throw your hands up for high power.
Never liked the system.
Who said a black man in Illuminati? Last time I checked, that was the biggest racist party. Last time I checked, we was racing with Marcus Garvey on the freeway to Africa till I wrecked my Audi. And I want everybody to view my autopsy so you can see exactly where the government has shot me. No conspiracy, my fate is inevitable. They play musical chairs once I'm on that pedestal. Frightening, so fucking frightening, enough to drive a man insane, a woman insane. The reason Lauren Hill don't sing, or Kurt Cobain loaded that clip and then said bang. The drive me brains crazy. Product of the late 80s, trying to stay above water. That's why we shun the Navy. Pull your guns and play me. Let's set it off. Cause a riot, throw a Molotov. Somebody told me them pirates had got lost. Cause we been off them slave ships, got our own pyramids, write our own hieroglyphs. Just call it shit high power. Yeah, nothing less than high power. 5-star dishes, food for thought, bitches. I mean, this shit is Fred Hampton on your campus. You can't resist his high power. Throw your hands up for high power. Thug life. Thug life.
Okay. All right. There we go. That was the last track. Thoughts. Man. There's so much in this album. I don't feel like I can give, sort of like I was worried about that I mentioned at the beginning. I don't feel like I can give a good synopsis of the album or that I can really speak to it intelligently, especially not after one listen. It was a great album. I could say that after one listen. That was a good fucking album all the way through. I'm going to need to sit with it for a while, give it more spins before I'll know how I feel about it in terms of like where it sits in his discography, where it sits amongst other albums that are really good that are out there. But off first listen, I could say this was a great album. It made me cry. It gave me chills. It made me angry. Yeah. And it had me just vibing out at times too. It was a good fucking album. It's hard to believe this was his first. But yeah. Anyway. Thank you all so much if you stuck around this long. I know this has been interminably long. I don't even know how long it's been. I'm not going to be surprised to find out when I'm done editing that this video is maybe 2 hours long. For a 54-minute long album reaction. But hey, it is what it is. My reaction is what my reaction is, right? I can cut out the parts where I sit and stare off into space for 5 minutes, but for the most part, y'all are just getting my raw reaction to this for the first time, so that's what this is. Anyway, if you stuck around this long, Please like, comment, subscribe to all the YouTube stuff below. I really appreciate it. And until next time, y'all take care.